2013, Yugi versus Mai, everybody. 2013, it was only 5 years ago, and this only now became built into the actual thing. It's not extra, no more handheld footage. It's built into the actual, well, you know, live stream and tournament, stuff like that.
You bet. Everyone here loves Duel Monsters,
Little
just like
Yugi.
me. But it's kind of embarrassing when all these awesome duelists call me the king of games. How about you?
I'm having a great time.
It's weird someone like my, like Dan Green doing this little tiny voice.
Plus, I learned a couple of tricks from these world-class duelists and picked up a few new cards for my deck. I can't.
I'll even teach you about him as to how you learn some new summoning mechanics in 3 years.
Well, I've been looking forward to this. You know I'm always up for a duel.
All right. And when I win, there will be a new queen of games.
You will be the Empress of Tomorrow. And Yugi will be the Charlotte Flair.
But I know I gotta be on my A game, so I'm gonna call on an old friend.
Really playing up the nostalgia cards. That's not me.
And if that were to happen, then you would know the Pharaoh would say something along the lines of, "It's time to duel."
Turn 1, Mai's turn. Yugi, 4,000. Mai, 4,000.
Ladies first.
Oh boy, we have Siri as the actress. Except not as snarky.
I've never seen that card before.
This is one of the
It's a new one. It just came out in the middle of Dragon Ruler format, which could not be a worse time.
To special summon a harpy monster from my deck in defense.
Oh, this is another match winner, the Grandopolis thing.
I'll discard one. I'll discard one harpy card from my hand to special summon Harpy's pet dragon from my deck.
I was hoping for Harpy's brother, because I don't think it was Sky Scout yet.
It's the first turn of the duel, and you've already summoned a level 7 dragon.
My Harpy's pet dragon starts with 2,000 attack points and 2,500 defense points, but gains an additional 300 attack and defense points for each Harpy.
It doesn't matter if it's in defensive mode.
A Harpy lady on your field.
Think again.
Channeler's effect. We finally have a solution to the Harpy Lady problem.
It counts as a Harpy Lady. That means
all we have to do is just say on the field and not in the deck.
And 2,800 defense points. I set 2 cards before ending my turn.
Whether those cards always count as a Harpy Lady
Turn
instead
2.
of,
Yugi's
if you know
turn.
what I mean.
Yugi, 4,000. Mai, 4,000.
That was an impressive first turn, Mai. But it's nothing my deck can't handle. First, I activate this spell card, Dark Magic Curtain, by giving up half of my life points.
Paying half your life points already?
By giving up half of my life points, I special summon Dark Magician Girl from my deck. But she won't be alone for long, because I activate Sage's
boys.
Stone. While I have Dark Magician Girl face up on my field, Sage's Stone lets me summon Dark Magician.
I like how Yugi's life points
now
haven't changed yet.
I have 2 powerful magicians to make your monsters vanish.
But neither of them is strong enough to destroy my pet dragon. Ha. Ha.
Your channeler, however.
Don't be so sure about that, Mai. I equip my Dark Magician with Magic Formula, raising his attack points to 3,200. And that's not all.
Wooch.
I also equip my Dark Magician Girl with Mage Power, increasing her attack and defense points by 500 for each spell and trap card on my field. Next, I'll set a card to my spell and trap card zone. Now that I have 3 spell
Give me
or
more
trap
attack
cards on my
points to
field,
Dark Magician
my
Girl.
Mage Power raises my Dark Magician Girl's attack points to 3,500. Now, Dark Magician, attack Mai's Harpy Channeler with Dark Magic Attack!
I would attack the freaking dragon. That way Dark
much
Magician Girl would do
work
more
into increasing
damage.
your monster's attack points that I almost feel bad about doing this to you. Almost.
Almost.
I activate my trap card, Mirror Wall.
I know I was playing Duel
Now the
Links.
attack points
Where's
of
Wall of
each your
Disruption?
monsters that attacks me are cut in half. Dark Magician drops down to just 1,600 attack points.
Good move, but not good enough. Your Harpy Channeler only has 1,400 attack points. That means
Yeah,
it's still
okay.
destroyed by my Magician. And with your Harpy Channeler off the field, your Harpy's pet dragon drops back down to 2,000 attack points and 2,500 defense points.
It's no big deal.
Plus,
I only lose 200
plus my
life
lost
points.
200 life points.
And
Yeah.
don't forget that my Miracle
Yugi
Ball
basically
is a
activated
continuous trap
Sparks.
card. Now, whenever any of your monsters attack, it permanently loses half of its attack points.
So even
And
with
the
Mage
animations
Power
have to
equipped,
pay.
Dark Magician Girl isn't strong enough to destroy your pet dragon.
Which is
But
ridiculous.
I have one card, that is. I activate.
I mean, that's good
Thousand
today,
Knife.
but if that was the actual effect, but it's like,
Behold,
Jesus Christ.
one of my magician's greatest tricks as it sends 1,000 knives hurling at your Harpy's pet dragon.
For kids!
I have a trick of my own, Yugi. I activate.
Let's be good for the cute children and stab monsters to
Diverts
death.
the path of your knives. Looks like they're being reflected right at your Dark Magician Girl instead.
Oh,
There
no.
goes Mage
Dark
Power.
Magician Girl.
Where's my magical pigeons? The waifu is dead.
She's so cute.
The Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime series has been cancelled.
Now
All
you're
of
back
them.
down to just
Not
one
just the original
wimpy
series,
magician.
just all of
I
them.
have no
Reign's
choice
been
but to end
cancelled
my
now.
turn.
Turn 3. Mai's turn. Yugi, 2,000. Mai, 3,800.
Even
It's my
series
turn.
having trouble with these life
First
points.
I summon Cyber Harpy.
Cypher
That's
Harpy
right.
Lady. The sad thing is that it'd still be
Just
better
like my
support
Harpy
for the
Channeler,
Cypher archetypes
this
than the
card's name
actual
is treated
Cypher
as a
archetype.
Harpy Lady. That means my Harpy's pet dragon is back up to 2,500 attack points and 2,800 defense points.
2,500? You mean
Card
2,300?
of Sanctity. Now we each draw from our decks until we have 6 cards in our hands.
Well, you didn't get that till Silent Burning. We were like, aw, come on!
Next, I upgrade my
I have the
Cyber
wrong version.
Harpy
Can I
Lady with
trade
Cyber
mine in?
Shield, raising its attack points to 2,300. Finally, I switch my Harpy's pet dragon into attack mode. It looks like this duel is going to be a short one, Yugi. As soon as my Harpy's pet dragon wipes out your magician,
I have a face
my
down.
Cyber Harpy Lady will finish off the rest of your life points. Harpy's pet dragon, attack Yugi's Dark Magician with fearsome fire blast.
If you want to destroy my Dark Magician, you'll have to find him first.
Magical hats. Goldie but goldie.
Magical hats! Materialize and conceal, Dark Magician!
You have 4 trap cards in your deck, 5 if you include the original.
My Dark Magician is now hidden within one of these 4 hats. Good luck finding him.
You may have some dueling sense, but you have no fashion sense at all. I
Oh
wouldn't be
no,
caught
an
dead
ancient
wearing one of
Egyptian
those
5,000
hats,
year old pharaoh is not
You only
stylish.
have 4 hats on the field, and I have 2 monsters that I can attack with. That means I have a 50-50 chance of finding your magician.
Then go ahead and test your luck, Mai. We are in Vegas after all.
Where's
Harpy's
Joey?
pet dragon,
He would be
attack
perfect
the
for here.
leftmost hat.
It looks like he wasn't hiding there.
Well, I still have one more attack. Cyber Harpy Lady, attack the middle hat.
Missed again.
You got lucky
Has
this
anyone
time,
ever
Yugi.
gotten it on the 1st
I'll
try?
set the card and then end my
I think
turn.
Pegasus did once, considering you could just
Turn
read
4.
Yugi's mind.
Yugi's turn. Yugi, 2,000. Mai, 3,800.
At least
First,
Yugi
I
had,
dispel
at
my
least
magical
Pegasus had
hats
the
and
potential
return my
to
Dark
cut.
Magician
Yugi
to
kept
attack
mind
mode.
switching on him. I like how he keeps the frickin' magic
Why would
formula.
you risk your magician's safety by having it leave your magical hats? Your Dark Magician only has 1,600 attack
And it
points,
keeps the
even
power
with
decrease.
its magic formula still equipped to it. Your magician is no match for either of my monsters.
You'll see soon enough, Mai. I activate Pot of Greed. This card lets
I
me
just
draw
drew
2
6
from
cards,
my
but I don't
deck.
have enough.
It looks like I've drawn Water Pond. When I draw this monster outside of my draw phase, I can special summon it to the field.
A cream puff and a dark magician.
Am I supposed to be scared of a little cotton ball?
Yes.
You can insult my monsters all you want, but the strength of my deck is about to be revealed. I activate Black Magic Ritual.
Ooh.
What's that?
Water Pine's level 1,
It's a
Dark
ritual
Magician's
spell
level
card
7.
line. Watch as I tribute my Dark Magician and Water Pawn. Come forth, Magician of Black Chaos!
Magic formula just went to the graveyard, so its effect activates.
How did you turn your two pathetic monsters into that thing?
Even my smallest monsters are key components of my deck, Mai. Greatness lies within each of them. You would be wise to never underestimate their strength. And this is...
Isn't that right, all my vanillas?
Since my magic formula was sent to the graveyard when my Dark Magician was tributed in the ritual summon, I gained 1,000 life points. Now I'm up to 3,000 life points.
That's a lot of work for a little payoff. I still have my mirror wall protecting me.
But you won't for long.
Dark magic
I activate
attack.
my spell card, Mystical Space Typhoon.
Oh
I would
no!
love to use, like, Harpy's
This
Feather
shatters
Duster.
your mirror wall, leaving my Magician of Black Chaos's attack unimpeded. Magician of Black
Whatever you
Chaos,
say, dude. Shut
attack
the fuck
and
up.
destroy Mai's dragon. Chaos Scepter Blast! You lose 500 life points, and your dragon has been slain.
You'll pay for that.
We'll see. I set a card, and then end my turn.
This was a terrible
Turn
idea.
5. Mai's turn. Yugi, 3,000. Mai, 3,300.
It's my turn to draw. First I activate Hysteric Sign. This card lets me add an Elegant Egotist from my deck to my hand. Next, I'll use my Elegant Egotist to turn one Cyber Harpy Lady into 3. Now that
Yes,
I have
it's exactly
3
what you
Harpies
think
on
it
the
is.
field,
All the
I
odds
can
is like,
perform
what the
an
fuck?
Exceed summon.
A what?
And now we have the part that blows the fans' minds.
What's an
Classic
Exceed
goes
summon?
to modern day.
It's a new move that I just learned this weekend. He taught it to me.
Just points to
I
Jesse
combine all
Wheeler.
3 of my cyber harpy ladies to summon Harpy's pet phantasmal dragon. When
Onomatopoeia
I
taught
perform
it
an
to her.
Ixie's summon, all of the monsters used in the summon become Ixie's materials attached to the
Then
Ixie's
Nick
monster
Stevens
that I
taught it to
summon.
her.
Since I combined 3 harpies to make Harpy's pet phantasmal dragon, my phantasmal dragon has 3 Ixie's materials attached to it. And it gets even better. As long as Harpy's pet phantasmal dragon has an Ixie's material
Good thing
attached
Yugi
to
just
it,
got a
it
1,000
can
point
attack
power
you
boost.
directly, Yugi. Plus, you can't target or attack any of my Harpy monsters, including Harpy's pet phantasmal
Hard
dragon.
monster to get out, but when
So
it gets
that
out,
means
it's
I
pretty
can't attack at
devastating.
all?
You're catching
Basically.
on. My phantasmal dragon may not have as many attack points as your magician of black chaos, but that doesn't matter because it can attack you directly. Harpy's pet phantasmal dragon, tear Yugi to shreds!
Your monster may be powerful, but it's not invincible. I activate my trap card, Mirror Force. Now your monster's attack is reflected back right back at you, at your dragon. Since my Mirror Force trap card doesn't target the monster whose attack it repels, your phantasmal dragon
Mai
is
has a
powerless
face
to stop
down.
it.
But I'm not. I'll activate a trap card of my own, Yugi. Trap
Who the fuck plays trap jammer?
No!
Booyah.
Booyah.
This card negates any trap card activated in the battle phase, including your Mirror Force. Looks like my attack isn't reflected after all. You lose 2,000 life points from my Phantasmal Dragon's attack.
Where's another magic
and you're
formula?
down to just
Even though I know
1,000
that's not
life
enough.
points. I'll end my turn. But before I do,
It was like a
I
while,
need to
dude.
detach an Ixie's material
I'm
from
not
Harpy's
talking to
pet
anyone, this is
Phantasmal
recording.
Dragon during each of my end
It's a recording
phases.
talking to a recording. It's like
You're
when I
up,
talk to
Yugi.
Zolofini.
Turn 6. Yugi's turn. Yugi, 1,000. Mai, 3,300.
It's my move. Since your Harpy's pet phantasmal dragon prevents me from attacking, I think I'll give you a taste of your own medicine. I activate my spell card, Swords of Revealing Light.
If I can't do anything, neither can you.
This card prevents your monsters from attacking for 3 turns. And since your pet phantasmal dragon detaches one of its Xyz material each turn and needs those Xyz materials to use its effect, by the time my sword
Yugi just made Xyz materials right now, Xyz monsters right now, and automatically learn their weak
2 more
points.
cards face down and end my turn.
Turn 7. Mai's turn. Yugi, 1,000. Mai.
Every monster has a
3,300.
weakness. Just the guy who beat up. And this is gonna be from the guy who
my
beat a
turn.
monster with infinite attack points.
Pot of Greed. This card lets me draw 2 cards from my deck. Perfect. I summon
Why is
Harpy
Cyber Shield
Queen.
still on the field?
While my Harpy Queen is on the field,
The Cyber
I
Harpy
can
lady left
activate
a while
this
ago.
card. Harpy's
Oh,
Feather
he just
Duster.
realized.
This card destroys all spell and trap cards on your
Yugi
side
can't
of the
take
field.
that.
So much for your Swords of Revealing Light, Yugi.
I activate my spell card, Emergency
Okay.
Provisions. Now I can send any of my spell or trap cards to the graveyard and gain 1,000 life points for each of them.
Looks like someone's desperate.
Desperate but smart.
True.
I'll send my Swords of Revealing Light and Spellbinding Circle to the graveyard to gain 2,000 life points. Now I'm up to 3,000 life
Again.
points.
Even so, now you're defenseless.
Far from it. I may not have any spells or traps, but I still have my Magician of Black Chaos protecting me.
You won't for long. I equip my Harpy Queen with Cyber Shield to raise its attack points by 500.
2,400.
You should have paid more attention in math class. That only raises your Harpy Queen to 2,400 attack points. It's still no match for my Magician of Black Chaos.
Maybe not yet. But now I activate Spell Reproduction. This card lets me
2
discard
Amazon
2 spell cards
spellcasters.
to return a spell card from my graveyard to my
Has she even
hand.
played a single
I'll
Amazon
discard
card?
2 spells to bring another Cyber Shield back to my
You
hand.
had Pot of Greed, Card Sanctity, countless other cards, but you chose... Ah, well.
I'll equip it to my Harpy Queen, raising her attack points to 2,900.
2,900? That's stronger than
No
my
shit,
Magician.
Sherlock.
I guess I was paying more attention in math class than you, Poindexter.
What's a Poindexter?
Harpy Queen, attack and destroy Yugi's Magician of Black Chaos.
Oh no!
You lose 100 life points.
Oh, no.
Now it's my Phantasmal
2,900.
Dragon's turn to attack. Harpy's pet, Phantasmal Dragon, attack Yugi directly.
2,900.
Oh.
Is it 900?
I can't take too much more of that.
You're down to your last 900 life points. I'll detach an Xyz material from my Harpy's pet Phantasmal Dragon, and then
Whoever
end
was in
my
charge of the
turn.
life points was doing a terrible job.
Turn 8. Yugi's turn. Yugi, 900. Mai, 3,300.
It's my move. First, I set a card in my spell and trap card zone. Next, I activate Card of
Oh.
Sanctity. Now, we each draw from our decks until we have 6 cards in our hands.
I always wondered how more duels in the original series didn't end via deck.
Then
out.
I'll activate Graceful Charity. This card lets me draw 3 cards and discard 2. Next, I activate Monster Reborn to special summon the Queen's Knight that I just discarded.
Oh.
Now, I summon King's Knight.
And when King's Knight is successfully summoned,
When King's Knight is summoned while Queen's Knight is on the field, I can special summon Jack's Knight from my deck. Now I have Jack's Knight, Queen's Knight, and King's Knight on my field.
polymerization!
These are 3 great cards to have in Vegas.
I usually like flash and pizzazz, but this time, I'm not impressed. Your royal runts are no match for my high-flying harpies. You may have summoned 3 monsters to the field, but they're all useless.
I've told you before, Mai, nothing is useless. My turn may be over, but this duel is far from it.
Turn 9. Mai's turn. Yugi.
Yugi doesn't have enough
900.
life points to survive
Mai,
another Phantasmal.
3,300.
I draw. I activate Harpy's Hunting Ground. As long as this card is face up on my field, all of my winged beast monsters gain 200 attack and defense points.
That means your Harpy Queen is up to 3,100 attack points.
Plus, whenever I summon a Harpy Lady to the field, I get to destroy a spell or trap card. Therefore, I summon Harpy Channeler.
Not again. Where's Harpy
Since
Harpist?
this card's name is treated as
Harpy
Harpy
Dancer.
Lady, I get to destroy a spell or trap card on the field. I'll destroy my Hysteric Sign.
Why would you destroy your
End
own
phase
spell card?
effect.
You'll see soon enough, Yugi. Next, I activate Monster Reborn to special summon Cyber Harpy Lady in attack mode. This time, I'll use the effect of my Harpy's Hunting Ground to destroy your face-down card. There goes your last line of defense.
I chain my trap card. 0 gravity. Now all monsters on the field change their battle positions. That means all of our monsters switch into defense mode.
Cool trick. But it won't help you. Since my Harpy Queen and Harpy's pet Phantasmal Dragon have been on the field since last turn, I can just switch them back into attack mode. And since there are no more spell or trap cards left on your field, there's nothing you can do to stop my Harpy's pet Phantasmal Dragon's direct attack. Harpy's pet Phantasmal Dragon, annihilate Yugi and end this duel!
Just so the thing of like the life points going to 0.
I don't think
Right.
so.
Ah!
Discard
How did I
Karibo from my
forget
hand.
Karibo? God damn.
To prevent all battle damage dealt
Karibo,
from your
the
attack.
original
Can't
hand
believe
trap.
My attack was stopped by that oversized hairball. My turn isn't over yet, Yugi. I'll use my Harpy Queen to attack and destroy your Jax Knight. Before I enter my end phase, I set 1 card. Now I'll enter my end phase and add 3 Harpies to my hand with the effect of Hysteric
Yes,
Sign.
3.
You see, Yugi? During the end phase of a turn in which Hysteric Sign is sent to the graveyard, I can add 3 different Harpy cards from my deck to my hand.
Baby Dragon?
Now I have a whole new crew of Harpy cards ready to wipe you out on my next turn.
I saw
while you
Chandler,
have just
Baby
a couple
Dragon,
of
some
knights
other
on your
card.
field. There's no coming back from this, Yugi. It looks like the King of Games is going to have to pass his crown
Over
to me.
my dead body.
Before ending my turn, I'll detach my last Xyz material from my Phantasmal Dragon.
Turn 10. Yugi's turn. Yugi, 900. Mai,
Come on,
3,300.
how are the cards?
As long as I have a single life point, I will never give up. Heart of the cards. Guide me.
It's gotta be on this. Hey. Nah, it's gotta be all epic and stuff.
I draw. First, I activate the Shallow Grave. This card lets each of us special summon a monster from our graveyards. I'll special summon Jax Knight
Fuck
back
face
to my
down.
field.
I'll special summon Harpy's Pet Dragon.
But Hunting Ground doesn't go
Thanks
off.
for the free monster,
It's
Yugi.
not really a Harpy being
Next,
beast
I
monster.
activate Premature
That's
Burial.
how it works.
I pay 800
Oh,
life
it's 'cause
points
it's
to
Harpies,
special
not
summon
Harpy.
Karibo from my graveyard.
100 life points left.
Are you the king of games or the king of lame? You brought yourself down to a measly 100 life
Sparks
points to
for
summon
game.
something that my cat coughed up? Ha ha ha. That Karibo can't do anything with its pathetic 300 attack points.
What did I tell you about underestimating the strength of my monsters, Mai? With this spell card, I will show you what my Karibo can do. I activate Multiply!
For fuck's sake. 900 Karibos. That's so amazingly bad. A deck full of Karibos. I think this could be banned at Worlds simply
my
because you have
field
more
is
than
flooded
3.
with Karibos.
So what? My monsters are still the strongest.
That's about to
I
change.
think when I
Mai.
upload this, I'll be using different
I
versions
tribute
of it.
Jack's Knight, Queen's Knight, and King's Knight.
While I'm watching.
Legendary gods of Egypt, please hear my call. In the name of every pharaoh that came before, I now beseech thee. I summon Obelisk the Tormentor!
Fuck bitches, get riches.
You've drawn an Egyptian god card?
That's right, Mai. None other than
What
Obelisk
happens
the
in
Tormentor.
Vegas
My Obelisk the
knocks you
Tormentor
the
has
fuck out
4,000
of
attack
Vegas.
points, making it the strongest monster on the field.
This can't be happening.
And my Obelisk's power doesn't stop there. By tributing 2 monsters,
2 out of
the
600.
Tormentor not only destroys all of your monsters, but its power also becomes infinite. I tribute 2 Karibos to activate Obelisk the Tormentor's effect. Watch Mai, as the strongest monster in my deck joins forces with the weakest to create an unstoppable power.
Her life points are already 0.
End this duel with your fist of fury!
I wonder what her face down was. Probably a mirror force that wouldn't have mattered.
I can't believe I lost. But at the same time, the only way you could beat me was to summon an Egyptian god.
An Egyptian guard.
Good duel, Yugi.
Yeah. Summon
No,
Cypher with no
you
cards
did
in hand.
great.
What could possibly go wrong?
You really had me on the ropes for a while. Those new Harpy cards are
Not stronger than Dragon
and you
Rulers.
displayed
Eat it,
exceptional
Pegasus.
skill while using them.
Thanks, Yugi. I
I make
should
all-
have brought my Harpy Lady Phoenix formation.
I know I
spell
make all
card
these
with
jokes at
me.
Pegasus, but trust me, next time we see Pegasus, he will
I
more
think
than
I'm
make
gonna
up
walk
for it,
around
given
a
what
bit
deck
and
he
see if I
uses
can
next
find
time.
Any other new cards from my deck? You got one for me?
Hook her up.
Got one? That way, the next time we duel, I'll be the winner.